Hello, Diamond Slayers, and welcome back. This is going to be a very small Walmart haul. When I say very small, only 5. Only 4. My bad. And so, let's jump into it. Now, the only reason why it's small is because it is what it is. Because, you know, with all this tariffs and trash that's going on, it's we all know. So oh, if you all hear that siren, it is a test. I don't know if you all get that where you are. Now this one is called Heading Home. And I got this because my uncle recently passed away. And he was a Vietnam vet. And he, like I said, he just passed away, and so I got this to do for him. And he was cremated, like you guys care, but you know what I'm saying. Just babbling. And so, and he also had the proper send-off to, you know, the 21 gun salute, everything, and fantastic. Okay, now this one has 30 colors, and it's not just alphabetical, or yeah, it's not, it has alphabet in it and it has numbers, but it also has symbols. Now if you notice I'm talking different or talking weird, it is because I had major teeth surgery, and so this is how I talk now. And it's okay. Okay. And let's get into it. It is a 30.5 times by high, 46 centimeters, or 12 by 16. Alright, now the colors, it's easy. I would think I haven't done this before. The drills, looks like there's going to be a lot. Okay, normal, you know, tool, boat, wax, coffee grip. And then let's get into the drills. Man, there's a lot. You know, and I have been gone for a while, you know, popping in, doing, because I do have pre-upload videos for the holidays and whatnot, because there has been a lot going on in life, you know, because my uncle's funeral was the second funeral I went to. And they both had the proper send-off, and because they were both Vietnam vets. And so it's just been really real lately. And then my dental surgery and my mother going on oxygen. And my sister having her health problems. It's just been a struggle. And so, you know, that's life. Life isn't going to be all, you know, roses all the time, so. But it doesn't make it any less harder. Okay. And of course, I don't know how to roll this up like it was. That's fine and dandy. Yeah. Alright, now roll this back up. And then try and put it back in its box. Which normally I don't do. I just put it all together and then I put it in my cupboard. I got a cupboard now for my diamond paintings because I got tired of the drawer thing I was using not opening. Okay, here it is. And the tools was not in the bag with it. Now this one is Bald Eagle and Flag. Now, I know some people got upset because I have a Trump duck without any contacts. I can understand, you know, especially with everything that's going on. But the fact of the matter is that I collect rubber ducks. And before everything went down, you know, with all this BS stuff, I want to collect all the presidents in duck form. But we all know how that's going on. So, just get this ready. Alright, this is 14 by 11. And it does give you the fabric size. Trying not to get the glare. Because I have two windows, one behind me, one beside me. Alright. Symbols, numbers, letters. Once again, 30. Now, they do say that this is full, but as you can tell, you know, by the sides, it's not. But it is pretty much full. It's not 100% partial. And I think that beak is going to turn out really great. I hope it does. You know what I mean? Okay, standard boat tool, grippy. And of course, this one's going to have a lot of white. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things after everything, And then my husband's trying to get his passport, which wouldn't be such a bad thing, but it's so hard when you live in a small town, because then you have to go to the next cities and, you know, the next town and try and find a place where you can do it. And then, of course, yesterday was a holiday, or Monday was a holiday, Juneteenth. Good gravy. And so, couldn't do it then. Of course, you guys will be watching this after the fact. So yeah, I'm really hoping, like I said, the beak turns out on this eagle. I swear my mind's going. Everything's going. I wanted to call it a dragon. It's not a dragon. If it is a dragon, it's a very weird looking dragon. But, you know, it is what it is. And then trying to find an apartment near where I live for my sister and my mother to move into has also been really, really tough. Because I would move them in here, but I have a lot of stairs, and now both their mobility is very low, and I really don't think I can afford to get a stair lift. And then, not only that, my stairs aren't big enough. They'll be trying to go down. I mean, my basement one will be, but not the one going upstairs to the bedrooms. So they'll be their knees will get dragged against the wall. So trying to find an apartment close by that can accommodate them. Alright, standard boat and tool, grippy thing. And then this one is called Blue Moon. And so okay. And I have been suffering from the driest of skin, and I have been trying so hard to put lotion on everything. I even been putting Vaseline. I'm just gonna have to go with I'm just gonna have to go get what works, and that's cocoa butter. Because I bought some peach smelling lotion, but to me it just feels like it's more for fragrance than it is for dry skin. Alright, 11 by 14, 20 by 3.5 centimeters. And this has 27 colors. Numbers, letters, and symbols. At first I thought I was lying because I didn't see the numbers right away, even though they were in the beginning. Alright, act like you've been there. Alright. I really don't know what's up with my camera right now. It does not want to focus on the drills. But at least we can still see the colors. Okay. Oh, sorry. Went all wiggly on there. Whoops. Now, I have a bird feeder outside. Well, I have two in my front yard and one in the back with a squirrel feeder. Well, apparently, a deer came up. Didn't hit my bird feeder this time. Right? But it knocked over my squirrel feeder because it has a corn cob stuck on it. And it tried taking it. But the corn cob is actually stuck in with a screw. So I'm going to have to go out and pick up my squirrel feeder and refill it. And then it is what it is. That's what happens when you live out where I live. And it's not... A lot of people say that it's, you know, in town, it's a suburb. You know, it is what it is. Because deers, rabbits, and other festive creatures like to come into the yard. I have not seen a bear in the yard yet, but now when my husband and I were going to Walmart the other day, a black bear ran across the road. That happens actually quite frequently. And then, of course, the raccoons and everything else. Skunks. Alright. Standard bolt tool, grippy thing. Excuse me. But I find it funny that they're changing up the grippers for the tools. You know, it's not just gray anymore. Because that's how it was when I first started. Alright. Now, this one is not a full, it is a partial, but it's not a partial per se. It's, you'll see if you haven't seen it already or have one yourself. And this one is butterflies, and it's butterfly rainbow. And this one has 32 colors, and it's numbers, letters, and symbols. It seems like it's the norm for diamond dots to have symbols. And that's why I'm glad I got a magnifying glass that can actually sit on the table. So that way it'll be a lot easier for me to see which symbol is which. And I'm hoping it will come out as beautiful as it can be. See, right here is not sticky, only that's sticky. But this canvas is not going to show up, is it? Oh, there it is. It's very, very sparkly. And this is the last one I have for today. Here we go. And of course, this is going to just be rainbow colors, which is going to be beautiful. And everything in between. I am not meaning for them to jump at you. Okay. Now, I am working on a diamond painting right now. Mickey and Mickey. That makes sense? Mickey and Minnie. But I got it from a second-hand store. And it did not come with drills. So I'm using what drills I have on hand to make it look presentable. Because I did get another one, it was a golf one, and with that one I just took random drills and just threw it on. Because it's like, yeah, I'm not into golf, I don't really care about golf. Yeah. It's not my thing. You know. And then I have been watching a lot of D&D content. Legends of Ventor or something like that. I'm not pronouncing it. And of course, I'm watching a lot of Queso. I have been watching his laundry mat series. Which is really odd because of some of the... Well, I totally did that weird. Does it matter? Nope. Because apparently in the game a customer can get stuck in the washer and dryer. Now if you're an adult and you get that context, then you understand. Because you can help the customer out with love. And to me, that's just odd, but it is what it is. And so, yeah. That is it for the haul. Now, I do want to touch base about Temu. As of right now, as it stands, I will not be getting anything from Temu for a while. And that is because, just a second, I need to take a sip. And that is because if you don't buy from the same seller, you will have to pay a shipping fee. And so, from what I've seen, it looks like it's only like $2.99, but that adds up. And I am not partner or whatever you want to call it. I don't get paid from YouTube to do what I do. And I don't get sponsors. And if anyone sees ads on my videos, I'm not getting paid for it. Point blank. Because I haven't reached the threshold. And so, therefore, I'm not getting any income coming in to buy more diamond paintings. So all this is coming out of my own pocket. And even though I would like to buy hundreds of dollars worth of diamond paintings and bringing you more content of diamond painting hauls, right now that is not realistic. And so it's not going to be a lot. And so if that's why you're subscribed to this channel, because you want to see more hauls, more everything else, it's not going to happen a lot. And it's not going to happen frequently. So I'm sorry if that's the only reason why you subscribe, not to actually see the finished work. I really don't know what to say. Now, if I find more from secondhand stores, that is different, because a lot of times they are only $1 to $2 and they are not worked, or they don't have the drills, or it could be partially done but not all the way done. So I can get those because they will be cheap. But as it stands right now, I cannot get anything from Temu. And I do have some paintings that came from Temu that I have never shown on here. And that was before everything, went down between the US and China and everyone else. So, if that's what you're here for, you want a lot of diamond painting hauls, maybe consider subscribing. Get me over that threshold so I can start getting some revenue. So that way I can bring more hauls to you. Or hopefully you'll just stick around to see finished diamond paintings. Either way, I'll be happy to have you. But if you decide to leave, I understand. And I really appreciate your support this far. And I really hope everyone has a great day. And understand that I am pre-recording videos, so some might not match up to how things are now. In editing, in how I talk, and everything in between, or if I don't talk. But I just want to say I love you all, and keep slaying those diamonds. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Models popping bottles.